Hello everyone of YouTube, I am of course LP Marshall and got something I want to talk about. It's a thought that I've been having for quite some time on and off, really. And I've started thinking about it again because a few other people are actually starting to kind of get this towards the same way. And that is, it just seems to be better to stick with Twitch. And I'm going to go into more detail about this, but a lot of people are finding the same thing. The way YouTube's gone now, I mean, it was inevitably going to happen with how popular YouTube is. It has gotten to that point where to try and start your own channel and get out there, pretty hard unless you really have something unique. And obviously I do Let's Plays, and it's other people that also do Let's Plays that have come to the same conclusion. We're kind of reaching that point where it's just too much competition. There's just no real way to get yourself out there and noticed. And that's not even a big issue for me personally, it's just stuff that I've heard. For me, I love doing YouTube. I really do. I've been doing it on and off for about 5 years in total now, over about 3 or 4 different channels. Obviously, I've kind of got my LP Marshall channel now, and I'm sticking with it. But I'm losing that fun part, and that's another thing a lot of people have all come to as well. I'm losing that sense of fun, and I know exactly why I'm losing that sense of fun. Sure, it'd be more fun if I did get more views. Obviously, I do greatly appreciate the views I do get. A fair amount of you guys have said about how you enjoy Knights of the Republic, and I'm glad you're enjoying it because it is one of my favourite games. However, I'm already getting to the point where I'm not enjoying playing it, and it's not because of the game. I love the game. I could sit playing that game for hours on end, and that's part of the problem. In my last video I spoke about how I was trying to get myself a second PC with a built-in capture card, all that kind of stuff, and that it was going to help with rendering and stuff. And obviously I'm still going to look towards getting that. But in the meantime, without that second system, things are just taking up too much time. I started Knights of the Republic because it is one of those games that I'll start playing and that's it, I'm hooked once again. I haven't played Knights of the Republic for about a year, at least. And I always leave it about that length of time so I can sit there and just play through without having to worry. And the problem I'm having, I started off really strong. Whenever I do recording for Knights of the Republic or any other game, I get a bulk video done. You know, I get loads done. I'll sit and record. I do half-hour episodes, so I get 4 or 5 videos done per recording session. The problem I'm then having is I've had great fun playing, all good as long as nothing goes wrong with the recording. Especially with Knights of the Republic, this is more emphasised because it is a more awkward game. Once I've recorded 4 or 5 hours, I have to go through and use a program called Handbrake and change the video to be set to constant bitrate, because for some reason when I'm doing desktop recordings with Shadowplay, which is what I have to do to record Knights of the Republic, it records at a variable frame rate, and it doesn't do it when I'm recording directly through a game like I was with Resident Evil HD. But if I'm doing desktop recording, I have to go and use Handbrake and basically convert the file to be a constant frame rate. I've got to do it obviously lossless, so I don't want to lose any quality by doing this. And then it has to re-encode it and set it to a constant bitrate, constant frame rate instead of variable. And that can take about an hour per video. So then obviously I'm then spending about twice as long usually to re-encode it to how I need it to be. And then obviously I have to edit the videos, which once I've got like the basic layout done with my intro and the outro, which I am loving, I really do like my intros and outros. Once I've done that on the first episode now, obviously I keep that kind of bit saved and I change the middle bit, which is obviously the main gameplay content. I'll do whatever editing I need to do with that. If I've already got my intro and outro done, 10 minutes tops to edit. I don't need to do loads with the middle part. I just need to obviously cut out parts where I needed to go off and do something, that sort of thing. Or put clips together, that, you know. And then I have to render. And that's what's killing it more than anything. About half-hour video, which is what I usually aim for. Obviously, sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's longer, but I aim for about half an hour. It can take anyway about 5-6 hours to render. And that's 5 and 6 hours that I can't do anything on my computer, so I can't even get more recording done. I can barely watch a YouTube video whilst it's rendering. It is very demanding to render a video. And I'm doing what I can to try and limit that, but I don't want to lose quality. I deliberately started doing videos at 1080p 60, so I had a bit more chance of actually standing out a bit on YouTube, because we are getting to that point now where people want the highest quality they can get. And unfortunately, people are already doing 4K stuff. So I'm already a step behind as it is. But, you know, if you think about that, that's an entire day just to make one video. 1 half-hour video is taking an entire day to record, re-encode, render, upload, make the thumbnails, do the description, all that kind of stuff. It literally takes an entire day to do it. And obviously I have other responsibilities. Obviously I have my Twitch live stream. I'm a full-time carer. I have a part-time job. It's just getting a bit too much. And then I'm having to basically wait God knows how long before I can get recording again because of everything else. And it's just taking the fun out of playing the game that I'm recording. With Resident Evil, it wasn't quite so bad, because I didn't have to encode it for starters. And it's a short game. Resident Evil is something I can complete in just a couple of hours. One recording session for Knights of the Republic that I usually do, I could have beaten an entire story on Resident Evil. I can do Jules' campaign faster than I can do one recording session in Knights of the Republic. Of course, the cat's got to make an appearance. Because, you know, it wouldn't be a vlog if one of them didn't show up, and I'm sure the other one was in the window earlier. Yeah. You want to come say hello? You're not impressed, are you? You're not as big as being on camera as Unji is. Unji loves being on camera. I see you spying at me. You know I'm talking about you. Where was I? Completely gone. I'm going to take a quick drink. If anyone wondering what's with the gold chain, I bought myself a Millennium Puzzle. You can probably hear it clattering around. It's fairly hefty as well, but also fairly noisy. And obviously the mic's right there, so you've probably been listening to that clunking the entire... Yeah, do you know what? Maybe not a good idea to wear that with the mic. But I'm going to show it off just a little bit more. Ooh, puzzle! If you look just there, you can see the box it came in. It's got all 8 Millennium items. It's really cool. For 15 quid as well. But I'm not here trying to show that off. Where did I get to? Right. I think I made my point with that bit. But what I'm thinking is, and this is just going to be a test, basically. I'm going to test it for about a month or so. But going back to the kind of... I've had this thought on and off for quite a while now. For probably like the last year. Mostly because of how much more successful I am on Twitch than I am on YouTube. I've recently hit 207 subscribers on YouTube. And I hit 200 originally, end of this year? So, you know, we're in May now. I've only gained 7 subscribers this year, over 5 months. Whereas on Twitch, I'm at 534 by my last check. Probably changed already. You never know. And then what? I'm sure I was still in the 400s just as the year started. I'm sure we hit 500 this year, and obviously we're already at 534. And I don't know, I feel like I'm better at Twitch. I do what I can with YouTube, but when I'm doing a video by myself, I don't feel unique enough. Because obviously the thing with YouTube, you've got to do something different to everyone else. And I don't pull that off on YouTube. I don't think so. Whereas on Twitch, it's me being me, and you know, I've got you guys there hanging out, and anything can happen really. Just our stream goes no matter what, and a lot of people enjoy the streams because our community is very welcoming. You know, a lot of people come in and they're like, wow, it's like one big happy family here. Which obviously isn't always the case. We do know there's always going to be drama. There always is. But we're not bringing that up in a minute. You know, we've talked about drama in the past and that. But, you know, there's always going to be drama. There always is. People clash. But we do act like a big family, you know. My poor Ronnie, she's, I say poor Ronnie, she's more than happy about it. But she's basically, while she's my mother anyway, she's kind of taken the role as mother of the stream. And the amount of people that now class her as an adopted mother, I must have about 50 adopted brothers and sisters now, with how this all works out. And don't even ask me to keep track of them, just don't. Buying cards at Christmas is expensive. But yeah, so basically what I'm playing, because I've already lost my train of thought again now, because I rambled on about that. My thought process here, and this is what I'm kind of planning, is for the next month, I'm just going to test this. I don't know if it's going to work out for definite or not. And it has some I've looked at in the past. But I'm going to focus a bit more on my time on streaming. We're still going to have streams where it's just me playing whatever I feel like. We'll get a call going, get some people in talking, and just fuck around and have a laugh, basically. But, because I'm going to start focusing on streaming more, the time that I would use for recording, I'm going to set aside to stream, and I'm going to do it as a more live Let's Play, stream play, whatever you kind of want to go for in that. I haven't got quite a set name for it. But do some streams more based around kind of like, right, here's what we're playing today. Let's do a playthrough of it on stream. And with that, I can combine the focus of a Let's Play where it's me in the game. You know, I'm playing through it, I'm commentating over it. It's the same stuff that I'd usually do during a Let's Play. But we've then got the interaction and viewership of Twitch, where you guys will be there watching it as I play it live. You know, instead of leaving a comment, you can just ask me questions there and then, have a full-on conversation, let me know what you think to the game, how you doing, you know, whatever. See, there's the other cat. The one that's always got to get on camera. What can I say? She's a camera whore. She does it on streams as well. It's hilarious and annoying. But yeah, so it'll be kind of set as a live Let's Play. I'll keep the focus of a Let's Play, but the interaction of Twitch. I probably won't do calls unless I'm playing something like, first example, Borderlands. Obviously, we can do 4-player co-op. So if we're doing a game like that, then obviously whoever's in the game will be in the call. So we can all talk to each other about the game and what we're doing. And then, whilst the quality's not kind of the same as how I record Let's Plays, obviously I record Let's Plays at 1080p, 60 frames, really high bitrate. Whereas I stream at 720, 30 frames, 2 megabytes with it set to buffer up to 4 megabytes. You two are a pain in the ass. So the quality won't be the same, but I still think it's pretty good quality. I look back at my streams, I'm just like, I'm glad that I've managed to get my streams to look so good from when I started. I've had that sense of progression again. I had it on YouTube before, obviously, I got my HD capture card, videos were finally coming out in HD, that sort of thing. These cats are really doing my head in. Next it'll be the dog. But yeah, so it's not quite the quality I'd like. However, when I start doing these kind of Let's Play live streams, obviously I'll either locally record them or I'll upload the past broadcast to YouTube, so there's still a full playthrough going up to YouTube. So then people who missed the stream can still go back and watch. Obviously you don't have the same interaction. A lot of people don't like watching past broadcasts because, it's still a live stream, there's the interaction and they can't take part of it. But some people don't mind. They just want to watch the game. So that's what I'm going to test for a while. I'm going to still have my streams where I'm just mucking around, whatever, chilling out, that sort of thing. But I'm going to start doing more streams where it's me playing through a game and then uploading that to YouTube. Because I'm not quitting my YouTube channel. I've done that way too many times and it's still what I want to do. I still want my YouTube channel, I still want my Twitch channel. It's what I've wanted to do for years and that still hasn't changed. Because I'm a little worried about telling you guys about this idea because of when I started looking into what changes to make to my channel, it didn't go down well. So I'm hoping you guys are okay with this one. You see where I'm coming from. It's just more kind of something for the time being. I don't know if I'll go, if this works alright, I don't know if I'll go back to just doing normal Let's Plays. But I definitely I'm going to test it for a month and then hopefully stick with it at least until I have the second system that I need. So at least then that does the rendering and I can still do whatever I need to do. So I don't know if I've probably explained this terribly. But I hope you guys get the idea I'm coming from. I hope you guys like the idea. And yeah, leave comments and let me know what you think. Because obviously I need your help for this, guys. My ideas only take me so far. I need to run them by you guys. Get the feedback so I can refine the idea to exactly what I need to do. Alright, so before another cat jumps on camera again and interrupts me, I'm going to head off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next stream.